So, I wanted to apologize for two things right off the bat. One, sorry for it being a late video. I normally release a video around 12, but actually I'm recording at 4 o'clock in the morning. Or, not in the morning, in the afternoon. But that's number one. Second off, I'm sorry it's so loud, but, well, it's National Frog Day, and I think the frogs know that because these are all wood frogs, or most of these are wood frogs, because that's the call that's going on right now. But some of these are also the occasional spring peeper. But yeah, so it's wood frog breeding season here. They are one of the first amphibians to breed, and because, well, they can freeze solid, like frogsicles. I have a picture here. I don't know if I already did a video on wood frogs or not, but if I did, it will be in the eye thing over here. But yeah, but so first, not first herps, but my first breeding calls of the season are the wood frogs. And you know what? I actually already caught myself one. This beautiful little wood frog. So, he's up in between my legs. Stay under that branch. Alright, so I may switch you guys around and tell you about this wood frog. So actually, before I even tell you guys about the frog that I caught, I want to show you guys this area. So now, yeah, it's not the cleanest water. You can tell that by the reflections being all colorful. That means there's a lot of runoff in here. But this area, this side's a lot cleaner. But the wood frogs are absolutely loving it. If you guys can see the ripples in the water, those are all the frogs swimming around trying to find mates. Here is one. Oh, there's like two of them are breeding. They just hopped into the water. I might have completely got that out of frame, but zoom out. And yeah, there are frogs absolutely everywhere. I'm gonna try and see if I can show any of them swimming. But here, let's see if I can zoom in on you. The reflection makes this terrible. But right there, you see where this ripple is? That is a frog floating on top of the water. And here we go. I'm gonna get my net here. Here is something really cool. Let me zoom out so that it's normal focus. This, guys, don't move, is a female and a male wood frog. So now here, I don't want to disturb them too much. You guys can just hop into the net. That will be, or I'll just carry you into the net. Sorry for being so disturbing. I'm gonna put you guys over here. And the net's wet, so that's good. But here we have a female and a male wood frog. I had to pause because some blank hole revved their engine as they drove past. But here is something really cool that you don't see every day. This is a male and female wood frog. Now here you can see the male is actually latched onto the female, wanting to breed her. Now the female cannot breed on land because they are amphibians and they lay aquatic eggs. So the eggs have to hatch in the water, they go to their tadpole state, and then they turn into frogs. But this is really cool. So you can see the larger female and the smaller male. In almost every case, females are going to be larger than the males, especially in frogs. And here is a prime example of it. But you can see how the male has his arms wrapped around the female, holding on tight. As you can see here, he does not want to come off. I don't want to disturb him too much, because I do want him to get this lady, who is a very, very pretty color, I have to say. She's almost orange, while he's dark brown. But I still have the other wood frog, which I will take some pictures of. And I'm going to take some pictures of this happy couple. When I quiet down, the sounds of the frogs just increase. Holy cow, it's really hard to actually focus because these guys match so well to their background. But anyhow, I'm going to bring these two back to water so that they can finish their breeding. Because these guys were headed over there to that pond. I'm gonna help them on their way. Now all the frogs are getting quiet because they hear a predator nearby. More, they think I'm a predator, but I'm not. I'm just here to take pictures and record a video. Oh, I sound like a porn star for frogs, or a porn director for frogs. But there, see? Now these two will go off. The male, as you can see, he was unbothered by it. Female was a little bothered, but the male, he couldn't care less. He's still on his female, and that's all that matters. Alright. So let me go back. Let's turn it away. Let me go back to my original one, and then I'll also see if there's any more that I can catch around here. Because wood frogs are an amazing species. So over here we have a male wood frog. And now I'm gonna say male because of the colors. As you can see here, he's pretty dark. And all the females, or all the couples that I've caught, where you know the female's the one on the bottom, the male's on the top, because that's how wood frog sets works. Well, all of them, they're a more orangey red color. And this guy, he's a darker brown. But wood frogs are really cool. You can see here, if it focuses on him now, they have almost a mask behind their eyes. Just do this. Other than the fact that my hand's covered in dirt, and it likes that, and it wants to focus on that. But yeah, you can kind of see how there's a mask behind his eyes. Here, I'm gonna actually leave the frame and put you here. Come on, focus. Anyhow, I'll just get a few good pictures. But here, yeah, we have a wood frog, and it's really cool, and it's probably a male because of the size, and he's popped out of here because of the size and the color. But so yeah, really cool frog. I mean, let me get some pictures. Okay, because this is the first guy I've got, and I've had him the longest, I'm just gonna quickly let him go so that he hopefully gets a shot, and he finds himself a girl, because there are a lot of girls, but there are a lot more guys. All right. Oh, that's actually a really awesome picture. Sorry, I cannot pass up on getting these photos. Look how pretty he looks. All right, go on, big girl. Or, I'm not gonna force you to go in the water, but go find yourself a girl. There you go. Go get lucky. Get yourself a girlfriend, and then leave her, and she'll leave the babies after they are laid. And oh, maybe I'll find some wood frog guys. That would be cool. All right, I'm gonna keep exploring, and maybe there's actually other species of frogs breeding other than wood frogs, but I wouldn't expect it. And wood frogs are already cool enough. Who's out there waiting? All right, let me get back to looking. These deer are really interested in what I'm doing. They've probably never seen someone come out here before, just walking right through the water like they do. Walking right through the mud, and with a backpack and a net. Oh, that's just someone's leaf. And they're probably also intrigued why I make sounds. Like, and there's also a wood frog here. But that's all beside the point. As you guys can hear, it's peeper time. So these guys that you hear, you guys have already heard the wood frog, so try not to mistake those guys. The wood frogs are the ones that sound more like ducks. The peepers are the higher pitched ones. They're going like peep, 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 peep. It's not really a peep, but you can kinda, if you really listen, you can hear the peep in it. So now they're in this thicker this thicker area where there's a lot more dead or alive vegetation. While the wood frogs, they're like in these more open areas. So they're on the outskirts here, and the spring peepers are in there. So I'm going to grab my net, and now it's time for peeper hunting. So now this is actually going to be my first time peeper hunting during the day. I'll usually come out at night with a flashlight and then just shine around and find them that way. But today, I'm just going to go right in before the sun sets, because now's when these guys are already started chirping. I'm going to flip a few things because there might be some that haven't reached the water just yet and are just chilling under some branches. But yeah, and I'm also going to hope that this mud isn't too deep. Well, you guys can hear how loud they are. And you're gonna be really surprised how loud they are when you see the size of these frogs. Let's hope this mud isn't too deep. We got ripple there. Here, there's one. This, you come this way. Oh, I missed. I think that was a wood frog though. Oh, this water is also a lot warmer, which is good. Probably because it's shallower, so it gets warmed up quicker. But that's probably why the peepers are breeding in here. Because they don't like it as cold. They like it warmer than wood frogs do. The deer are still following me. If you guys can see them over there. I really don't know how much of this is going to be legible because of how loud these frogs are. Because frogs are incredibly loud. My foot almost just went into that log. And I don't know if it actually is warmer, the water, or if it's just my feet feeling more numb and not caring about the cold. So spring peepers are more of an arboreal species of frog. Wood frogs are a terrestrial species, but as I was saying before, or I might not have said this before, but all frogs need to return to water to breed because their eggs are aquatic, and then the babies, the tadpoles, live in the water. So I gotta be quiet and still. And wait for the peepers to pick back up. Because the wood frogs are behind me, and they don't care. But I'm entering peeper territory, and they don't want to get eaten. Oh, a lot of movement over here. I don't know if any of these are peepers because peepers are small. Oh crap, this area. And here is something awesome that I wasn't expecting. Eggs. Now let me talk to you guys about said eggs. I'm going to assume these are wood frog eggs due to the fact of their size and the fact that I hear a lot of wood frogs breeding around here. But I'm gonna do a quick image search of wood frog eggs and make sure. Okay, so yes, I am pretty sure these are wood frog eggs. I needed to look it up to make sure I'm giving you guys all the right information because I always want to be a credible source. But these, I'm gonna assume, are wood frog eggs. So yeah, definitely by the feel, because salamander eggs are a lot more gelatin. I don't want to disturb these two guys too much, but look how cool that is. These are all going to grow up, or most of them are going to grow up into tadpoles and then into wood frogs. Now they feel really weird. How should I describe the feeling? It's almost gelatinous. Yeah, gelatin is the best way to describe it. So let me go here, pick them back up, and now wood frog. Let's separate these a little bit. These are really, really, really cool. As you can hear, the peepers are starting back up. They're feeling more comfortable. There's a wood frog over there in that ripple. But yeah, this is really cool. Put these back down. Now I'm gonna get a few pictures of these guys and then make sure I don't step on any when I leave here. I've been making sure that I haven't stepped on any eggs, and these are actually the first eggs I've seen. Now, Now, of course, when I'm leaving the area, the spring peepers peep back up. Well, I might go to a different spot that I know that has a bunch of spring peepers and find them there. And if I do, that's not going to be in this video, but that will be the next video. So stay tuned to see some of that. But I'm going to finish exploring here, then I'll be on my way because my feet are cold, I'm hungry, and it's been a pretty eventful day of herping. But I won't forget you guys, and if I do find something before I leave here, I will show it to you.